Good afternoon from Thorpe Park, where you're watching Theme Park Worldwide, and we're back here at Fright Nights on what is also going to be our final visit of the 2024 season. There's only just over a week left now of the season down here at Thorpe Park, so really excited to get back on quite a few rides, capture the Fright Nights atmosphere again, some rides in the dark, and our last rides on Hyperia of the year as well. And when I say our, it's not just me here today, Charlotte's with me.
Thank you everyone so much for the messages. I am starting to feel a lot better, but I have been taking it easy at home and I've been having a well-deserved rest.
That's the thing, I know a lot of you have missed seeing Charlotte.
I'm back!
Hey, we are at Thorpe today and we're doing Poulton's Park for Halloween tomorrow as well.
I'm so excited to get to Poulton's Park. I hear they've got some big skeletons that I can't wait to see.
Hey, same ones in our garden. Yeah, so we're excited for it. So yeah, we're going to have a stroll around the park. It's going to be very busy because obviously it's now half term, so we're going to be seeing some big crowds. But you know what, we'll just get some last rides in and just soak up the atmosphere of the park during Fright Nights. I have really enjoyed Thorpe this year. Of course, Hyperia, the UK's tallest and fastest coaster, opening has been a huge part of that. But also you've had a lot of refreshes that were done around the park as part of the Sparkle project, and Big Easy Boulevard. Yeah, it's been a really positive year for Thorpe. Out of the 4 Merlin theme parks in the UK, Thorpe Park has definitely been the best of the 4 this year. And as much as, there's still a few issues here and there with reliability, and of course Hyperia, didn't have quite the smooth opening that they wanted, it's still been a big success for them this year. And we've really enjoyed our visits to Thorpe. We've been loads this year, got loads of rides in on Hyperia, and Fright Nights as well has been fantastic. Obviously not done it now for a few weeks. So yeah, excited to see the scare zones again, the entertainment, and just capture the overall vibes. Love the skyline for Thorpe Park. As soon as you walk out the dome, you got the Swarm off to the right, Stealth there, Detonator, Nemesis Inferno. Of course, it changed so much this year with the opening of Hyperia. There it is. Stunning. Had so many rides on it throughout the year, and excited for a couple more today for the last time. Yeah, next time we're riding Hyperia is March 2025. Here comes Colossus. Hey, we just walked past Rush, and that's on a 70-minute queue. It's only running one arm at the moment. But yeah, we're expecting it to be busy though. Of course, it's the final week of the season, half term, Fright Nights, 9 o'clock close. A lot of reasons for people to come at this time of year. It's always busy. Yeah, certainly was expecting big crowds today. But we just get on what we get on, really, just soaking the vibes. Yeah, fingers crossed they continue with the refurbishment of Colossus this winter. Obviously, they half painted it during the 2023-24 off season, so hopefully this winter they complete it. Yeah, because it looks really good, the bits that they did. Obviously it's more the loop and this bottom end of the ride where they need to finish that for next year, because it just looks a bit out of place at the moment. Hopefully we'll get that sorted and finished off this winter, so the whole thing looks nice and fresh like it did back in 2002. So yeah, it'll be really interesting to see if they bring back the Sparkle project updates. I hope so, because I really enjoyed following them throughout winter. It got you really excited for the start of the season, But yeah, little things just need finishing off. It's like the back of these pillars here, how they painted the left-hand side with the fresh blue and yellow, but didn't do the back. So yeah, hopefully all them little things are going to get sorted out, and obviously finish off the repaint just down here. Hyperia advertised on 120 minutes. It was closed this morning. We had a little look at the app as we were driving down. We opened about an hour or so ago. Yeah, 120. Obviously you have got a single rider on there, so probably give that a go. Can't believe it. It doesn't feel like that long, Charlotte, since we were walking around and watching the construction of that.
Oh no, it has been a really good year for Hyperia. It's been great having it open, hasn't it?
Yeah, Thorpe's been the best this year. I've really enjoyed it.
I completely agree. They've smashed it this year, which has been really good.
We've been to Thorpe Park more than the other Southern Merlin parks this year, and I've enjoyed it the most. And here she is, the Golden Goddess, rising up 236 feet above Thorpe Park. And that's the thing, last winter we spent a lot of time down Monk's Walk, which is the public footpath that runs just around the back of the park. And yeah, we're coming down every couple of weeks to come and see Hyperia's construction. Obviously we're not going to have that this winter. I'm going to miss it, It's like throughout the year I've really missed watching Nemesis be rebuilt. That was a highlight of last year. And obviously over winter we had Hyperia. But it's been great to have it open, and yes, it's had some operational issues of course throughout the year, but overall it's been fantastic. It's an amazing ride, by far the best operating coaster we've got here in the country. And the wonderful thing is, so many people have travelled from far and wide to come and ride Hyperia from all across the world. Lots of people from the States have come over, and it's very highly regarded. It's a great ride. I do love it. But one wish though for this winter is that they tidy up the area a little bit around it. Just like down here, like some more fencing and a little bit more landscaping. Just give it a bit of a tidy up. I've not been counting how many rides I've had on Hyperia this year, but I reckon maybe 50, 60 rides, something like that. Maybe a lot of you have been counting those, so comment down below. Love to know how many times you've experienced it. But yeah, just like the overall presentation around here isn't the best now. I mean, they took out the stage just prior to Fright Nights. Obviously, you had the stage in this location. It just looks really messy, so I'm hoping that, you know, they can just tidy this up. Some nice permanent fencing round, some more trees and landscaping, just to tidy it up a bit. That's the thing, so many people have come to ride this and travel from across the world. It needs to look the best, you know, the presentation. And yeah, sadly, it's just not, you know, so I really hope that they do. And I know it's never was supposed to be a themed coaster as such. It was always supposed to be landscaped or stylized, as they say. But yeah, I'd just love to see it finished off a lot nicer around here. Well, I've just come over the tunnel and announced that the main queue is now 2 hours and 45 minutes. Whoa! Yeah, glad I enjoyed that. Went for single rider. Been waiting about 25 minutes so far. It's moving at a reasonable pace. Obviously still quite a way to go. But at least you get to take in the sheer beauty of this awesome coaster. Oh, look at the stall. My favourite element on the ride. I love that stall to bits. We're here on the corner, so you gotta go all the way straight down, up the steps and of course into the station. Yeah, we'll just see. I guess it depends how many single rider places there are. I've not seen any empty seats go by though. I mean, they're pretty good, we're not missing any. That's always the annoying thing sometimes, isn't it, when you're at parks and you're in single rider queues and they miss the single seats. But yeah, got a bit of movement again. Yeah, not doing too bad. Here we go then, so I've waited 1 hour and 20 minutes in single rider for Hyperia. We advertised 2 hours 45 in the main queues, yeah, not too bad. wait, but you know what? It was worth it. That would have been my final daytime ride on Hyperia of the year, and what an incredible coaster. Of course, following the construction of the UK's tallest and fastest coaster was amazing. And earlier this year, seeing that first test, if you remember, I stood just off to the side here doing that live stream with so many people watching. The pressure was on and my phone battery was dying, if you remember. Like going back to them, and then of course the amazing opening, the press day, and then just having so many rides on a Hyperia throughout the year. It really is a statement coaster from the UK, and that's the thing, the fact that so many people have travelled from around the world come and experience this ride, and everyone's really enjoyed it this year. Of course, some people love it more than others. For me, it is by far the best coaster we've got here on British soil. You know what, it's an incredible ride. That first drop is insane, which is the lap bar. One of the best first drops out of any coaster anywhere in the world. And then of course you got all the other amazing elements on that ride that are just phenomenal. Another fantastic element of course is the outward bank and going into that roll. Such a crazy inversion because you're so high up. And then my all-time favourite element on Hyperia, which is the stall that you can see there just behind me. The stall on that ride is awesome because you just go through it so slow, you get some amazing hang time, and that's the thing with Hyperia, you get a nice mix between hang time, some air time, and some awesome forces. It's beautifully smooth, it's got just a great overall feel to it. I remember saying during the construction, you know, is it going to feel short? And yes, I would have loved to have had a little bit more length to it, but you know what, it certainly doesn't feel like too short of a ride. It's amazing, I love it from start to finish, and I'm going to miss it over winter. Of course, going to have a night ride on there tonight, but I'm going to miss it over winter because it's an absolute beast. And I think that's the thing, you get like an emotional attachment, don't you, to roller coasters when you follow them all the way through the construction. We were going down Monk's Walk like in the mud watching the construction for this ride, and of course we now had so many rides on it. Yeah, what an absolute amazing ride. And of course I'm sure it's done really well for Thorpe Park this year. Yes, it's literally had its ups and downs with availability, but it's been open a lot this year. So many people have been here and experienced it, and yeah, I love it to bits. Hyperia, what a great ride. And just for the UK to have such a tall ride as well, you can hear the screams and people are terrified in the queue. I think with it having the lap bar restraints on there, that's what's really made it. And you've really enjoyed it, haven't you, as well this year?
Oh, I love Hyperia. It's so good watching it off-ride and seeing everyone with their arms up, and I have to say with Sean, I love the stall. It's the best stall on any ride. It's just so good. I've really enjoyed riding Hyperia and I can't wait to get back on it next season.
Oh, that's the thing. It's just had so many rides and amazing memories, and night rides on it have been awesome, haven't they?
I love a night ride. It is a little bit bright. I would like it to be a little bit darker for a night ride, but it's still a great ride. I do love it.
Yeah, I can see why they wanted to light it up though, with it being such a big statement piece. Well, I think for Fright Nights, maybe having, you know, some flickering lights would have been good, or having it lit up like now when the coaster's not going round, and then when it reaches the top of the lift hill, the lights can maybe flicker. There could be a sound effect like the power's going out, and then you get a true night ride on it, because I bet without the spotlights it's awesome. Like I say, my biggest wish for this winter would be just to tidy up the area around it, and also a big request from many people is please Thorpe, put in a front row queue. That's what we all want, because I love it on the front row. It's my favourite seat. Anyone for a last ride of the season on Tidal Wave?
Absolutely not. It is not warm enough to be going on Tidal Wave.
He's got a 10-minute queue, like there's pretty much a full boat just there. I think that's the shortest queue in the park. Yeah, he's going to have a little walk round. Obviously it's very busy, as you'd expect now. It is literally one of the busiest weeks of the season now. Halloween, and of course the fact that it's now half term as well. So yeah, we're going to see some pretty big queues. Have a stroll around the park and check out the queue times, which you are going to be visiting over the next week, the final week of the season here at Thorpe Park. Luckily Thorpe Park has got a lot of filler rides, such as big easy bumpers here in Big Easy Boulevard. Nice addition this was for this year. Obviously the re-theme from Angry Birds Land. 20-minute wait for the Dodgers just there. Yeah, they did a really good job of this round here. I know they didn't really bring loads of new theming in, mostly just repainting the buildings and adding some new bits. Yeah, it looks really fresh. It's a nice change from the IP. You know me, I'd always take original themes over IP. Let's have a look down here. The Amity Speedway, Stealth. Looking forward to seeing Creature Campus again tonight as well, for the last time. Yeah, always really good Creature Campus. That's the dance show that happens down here by Stealth. 80 minutes for this 2006 Intamin hydraulic launch coaster. Just gone down Stealth, so yeah, we won't be joining that queue. Yeah, 80 minutes, quite a big wait, as you'd expect though with it now being the peak week. I do love Stealth though here at Thorpe Park, a great ride, really is. I do love a hydraulic launch. Of course, there's been a lot of talk and speculation the past few days about the future of the most iconic hydraulic launch coaster in the world, and that is King Dakar. Of course, at Six Flags Great Adventure, rumours it could be closing as early as this winter. It's only speculation at the moment, but if that does happen, it really makes you think, what is the future for these hydraulic launch coasters? And of course, by hydraulic launch, I mean the fact that, you know, you've got the cable just here and the catch car, and literally it pulls the train along. Intamin don't sell these anymore, you know, there's hardly any of these about really now. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens in the long term for Stealth here, because we could see this change to LSM, removed, or something else really. And just round the back of the Amity Speedway, you got this lovely relaxing area, the little sunken garden, and of course you got the only remaining boat just here for Loggers Leap. I do miss Loggers Leap as much as Hyperia is an incredible attraction. I really do miss Loggers, like a good classic flume ride. Yeah, I do like how they kept this, and they've got the Diana Princess of Wales plaque just over there at the side as well. But yeah, at first you look at it from a distance and think it's just a selection of flowers, but no, there is a boat hiding down there. Obviously this used to be out the front of Loggers Leap down in that area, and then they moved it here now as part of the Diana Memorial. There's Detonator, great drop tower. I'm loving this bar just here as well. Dead one.
Wow.
Fancy giving that a drive round, Charlotte?
Yeah, I'll drive that around.
Yeah, it's nice, that is. There you go, it's actually a coffin on the top there. Love that. The music's very Halloween Horror Nights as you're walking around. Obviously it's going to be getting dark soon as well. In a few days, of course, the clocks are going to be changing, which does mean if you're coming for the last few days of the season, get a little bit extra with your night rides, which is good. Down here now at Nemesis Hyperia. Sorry, Nemesis Inferno. I love Inferno, really. Not for 100 minutes though. Weird though, because Nemesis Inferno has got more of a roar than Nemesis Reborn. Obviously this didn't really used to have much of a roar when it opened, but yeah, it's certainly got one over the years. So hopefully we'll see Nemesis Reborn have a bit more of a roar again in the future. Iconic, yeah, 100-minute wait for Inferno just here. Would you wait 100 minutes? Comment down below. Love Detonator. That is a good thing though, as much as the coasts are busy, you've got a lot of filler rides that are like 20 to 30 minutes, which is good here at Thorpe. Right down here now at Lucifer's Lair. Hello.
He's not happy.
He's not happy, yeah. Whoa.
He's not happy.
Have I
of footage there from Lucifer's Lair. The scare zones do look better at night, but we got right down there at the front, and yeah, I do like seeing the shows that they've got.
It was like being at a concert when you're on the front row. I was there, like proper rocking out. I really enjoy the shows. It really makes coming to Thorpe Park, just seeing a little bit of entertainment when the park's so busy, and you can just do that for free as well, which is even better.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of free things going on. The shows, entertainment. Like I say, we're also going to be checking out Creature Campus later as well. Yeah, I do love the interactions that you can have in the scare zones, and all the actors around in them areas. They are great. And yeah, there's a few different shows that they run there in Lucifer's Lair. If you are going to be coming over the next week or so, final week of the season. But no, it's really good. We'll have to walk through there again later. Like I say, it looks the part at night, and with all the flames as well. Love how the music changes all around the park as well for Fright Nights. As soon as 3 o'clock comes, it's like the atmosphere completely changes. Here's the swarm. The end is coming. Oh, this is taking theming to the next level. Look at that, helicopters coming over and everything. This one just down here as well, the Coast Guard Rescue has landed. Love it. This music is awesome. Really good vibes. 100-minute wait for the swarm. Ooh. The queue doesn't even look that big, to be honest. But then you've got, I think you've got ride access pass coming down, fast track coming down as well. Yeah, 2 trains in service. 100 minutes, yeah, I'll probably give that a miss then for now. We were expecting queues though today. It was more about coming, just getting the last ride on Hyperia of the year, to be honest. And of course soaking up some more of the Fright Nights atmosphere. Yeah, 100 minutes for the swarm. And whilst we're down here by the swarm, let's have a little look at the exterior of survival games. Have you been in here this year? It is my least favourite out of the 4 scare mazes that they've got here at Thorpe Park. But of course this building is the exact same size as the one that we've seen for Compound at Alton Towers. And yeah, they've also built actually another one of these up at Alton Towers for hopefully a new maze next year as well, which is really exciting. Yeah, comment down below. Have you been inside survival games this year? Yeah, it's just not my favourite because I just like practical sets and there's not really much of that in here. But still, it's good fun going through. I just wish a bit more was happening in there scenery-wise as well. But yeah, there's a few scares. It just gets a little bit repetitive, I think, when you're going through some of the same scenes just in here and getting sent round the same way again and again. Chainsaw finale. Oh, that's a pretty sky tonight as the sun goes down on our final visit of the year to Thorpe Park. Beautiful. Oh wow, the camera doesn't do it full justice, but that sky is amazing tonight. Oh, and stars just going over the top out there. Beautiful. It's like a golden glow. And on the Swarms track just here. And of course, the one and only, the best coaster at Thorpe Park, the Flying Fish, everybody! No, honestly, don't diss the Flying Fish. It's a good ride, I do like it. Sometimes you get a ridiculous amount of laps on here as well. And it's walk on. Flying with a fish. Yeah, the sky is stunning tonight. Yeah, I can't believe it's almost the end of the season. I feel like it's gone really fast this year. We have done a lot of travelling though. Seen a lot of things and it's been amazing. Oh, another look at the gorgeous sky just there. Beautiful. tidal wave and stealth. It would have been perfect timing if stealth had gone over the top out again there. Oh yeah, lovely. A little bit further back now, down here on the island beach. Or I say on the beach, just standing on the pathway that leads between the beach. And yeah, you're going to be trying to see what they do with this for next year. So obviously they started doing a little bit of construction work down here. So yeah, something is happening to the beach for 2025. Whether it's just going to be an upgrade to make it look a little bit nicer, or the beach is going to fully come out, I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't think we're going to be seeing a new ride put in this space, or at least not at the moment. Anyway, we've not really heard anything about a new ride coming down here. I think it's more going to be a cosmetic upgrade to it, maybe some new seating, possibly a stage or somewhere for more entertainment down here. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I do quite like the beach. When I was a kid, I used to love it. Parents used to bring me down here and I'm paddling here for hours, you know, and I think it is still important for Thorpe Park to have stuff for kids and for families as well, not all big thrill rides. So we'll see what happens, Charlotte, with this one, really.
Yeah, like it's work in development. I do look forward to seeing what they do, but I will miss seeing like the paddling in the beach, tipping your toes in on a nice summer's day.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still hoping that they keep some of that element to it. We don't know the details, but yeah, there's definitely some foundation work happening down here. So yeah, this is like the last footage of this as it is at the moment. One thing about this though, it always does look messy when it's not in use. When it's in use it looks nice, but yeah, when it's not, it doesn't look the best. So maybe, yeah, we're just going to see a lot of cosmetic changes and upgrades around here. But I will be sad if the whole beach goes. It is quite iconic. And it's the same over on this side as well. It looks very dirty down there at the moment. Yeah, that's the thing, once the water's drained out, it doesn't look the best, does it? All the slides and everything. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do. It's quite a large bit of space, but also I wouldn't want to see them put like a big coaster here or anything, because it would block the views of the skyline, wouldn't it, when you come out the dome? Not like I think there's going to be a coaster or anything planned for here for a long time, if ever, but you never know, like, you know, just want to put it out there. I don't think they should put a massive ride or anything here, even in the long term, because, you know, it would block them iconic views of the skyline. And Thorpe aren't exactly stuck for space, with massive areas for developments down at the back of the park, and especially down behind the swarm. But yeah, lovely. Probably just noticed as well that Rush is only swinging on one arm at the moment there as well. I think it's been like that for quite a while, actually. One arm Rush. There's Quantum as well. Always enjoy a ride on Quantum. 25 minutes. Yeah, that's the thing, it's not too bad for some of the filler rides. Beautiful sunset tonight. Hyperia just there. Stunning. Camera doesn't do it justice. Yeah, one of my favourite views of Hyperia is literally where the tent is right now for Stitches. This is the exit. It's my favourite scare maze at Thorpe Park. But yeah, normally you get a great view of Hyperia, just where the tent is. Vortex is looking good. All the lights and the smoke as well, loads of smoke pumping out. Forever be one of my favourite soundtracks. The whole Lost City and Colossus audio, great. 45 minutes though, woo, quite a lot that is just for a filler ride, 45. Lucky though, you do get a pretty decent cycle on here normally. I do miss Enterprise, Alton Towers. It's a shame that it closed. Good classic rides, aren't there? Tell you what though, it doesn't go up far now, does it this? That's it. Coming down already. Blimey. Zodiac. There it is, the one-arm wonder. Rush. Yeah, I wonder when the other side will be back on now, if it'll be off for the season. 70 minutes for one arm rush. Yeah, half a capacity. I was hoping to have a go in Stitches tonight, but the mazes are actually fully sold out. Didn't you say they're sold out for the rest of the event now?
So when I looked on the website to book a combo like maze bundle, you couldn't book any. There was none available for the rest of the event, so they must be completely gone.
There you go. I thought I might do a maze single on this tonight, but yeah, that was sold out. I'm not sure if all the maze singles for the others are sold out or not, but this one is.
When I looked for tonight, you could do the others. It's just this one that you couldn't do.
Best maze, that's why. Love Stitches. Owl's Toy Emporium. Yeah, I do love a visit into Stitches. Yeah, quite a wait that. Worth it though, it is very good in there. If you're going to come here and do one, Stitches is the one, in my opinion. The one and only Power of 10, Colossus. It's nice, all the smoke from the crows comes over here and gives it a really nice atmosphere. Look at this, nice and smoky. Go and have a walk through the crows later.
And that's what we're doing next.
Oh, so atmospheric. And you get a great view looking down into Morecambe Meadow from here underneath Colossus. Final theme version, so let's go with the smoke. That stunning sky didn't stick about for long, only about 10 minutes. Glad we got some photos and videos of that. It was lovely. Yeah, we're going to have a little walk through the crows later when it's fully dark. Be able to take you inside there as well. Minute wait for Samurai. That ain't too bad, to be honest, for the Mondale top scan. Great ride. I'm glad that they refurbished it for this year. You realise though how slow they do run this compared to the ones on the travelling circuit and how this used to run. Who remembers when it was at Chessington? It used to run really good. But yeah, still a great ride, Samurai. Yeah, the one that I did at Nottingham Goose Fair a couple of weeks back was insane. And of course, take you along for a POV in that vlog, so make sure you check it out if you want to see the best top scan I've ever been on. Travels on the UK Fair circuit and it's awesome. Yeah, Samurai does a lot of messing about, to be honest. Looks nice though. It's got a great soundtrack. Love this shot you get now though. Soar on the left, Samurai in the middle, and Hyperia off to the right hand side. Love it. Oh, bit of a nightclub round here. 50-minute wait for Dead Beats. Yeah, one of the 4 scare mazes that they've got. And of course, it's the new maze for this year. If you are coming to Fright Nights over the next week or so, and you want to see inside all the mazes, of course, check out the Fright Nights vlog that we posted a few weeks ago on the channel. We came for the press event, and of course, they allowed us to film inside all of the 4 scare mazes. So if you want to see how we got on, I'll give you a bit of a sneak peek if you are coming. Make sure you check it out, and you can see inside of Dead Beats and all the other attractions. So we're back down here now in Lucifer's Lair, and we're going to see the flames now. Hey, you got the dance show with the fire effects. It's packed around here, everyone's having a great time. Really good atmosphere. Oh! That was good timing. Oh, I do love this show. I've got to say though, I feel like the stage was better when it was on this side after seeing it on a busy day. At first I thought, oh, I like it on that side, but now we're seeing it when it's really busy. I think it was better on the left, mainly because you had all this area for viewing, whereas now you've not got as much room and it blocks the path a little bit now. Still, love this show. Fire's awesome. Love how this big banana's just coming through. Woo! Oh, what a vibe, I love it. Hasn't Fright Nights come a long way from like 5 years ago? Brilliant. Wow. Hey!
Oh, I love this song, what a classic.
Losing his land. Oh, that looks the part, doesn't it? With all the lighting, the smoke, the awesome dancers, and of course, the flame effects. I do love fire. In my opinion, anything that's got fire, when you combine it with Halloween, looks even better. I love it. What an awesome atmosphere. I think that's the thing this year, the atmosphere both at Thorpe Park and Alton Towers Scarefest has been really good. Like, it feels like both parks have really thought a lot more about audio around the whole park and lighting. I mean, Thorpe's done that for quite some time, but we hadn't seen that up at Alton Towers until this year. So it's nice, both parks have both got an awesome feel around the whole park atmosphere-wise, but also it's a very different feel for both two different parks. You know, at Alton Towers, it's more of a subtle, more spooky atmosphere in places, a bit more eerie, and then here it's a bit more like full on with all the bass music and everything. But it's great. I love how different they both are. Scarefest and Fright Nights, two great events and both of them very different. Right, we're going to go and watch Creature Campus now. Always enjoy seeing this, don't we?
Oh, I really like this show. They always put in 110%. Like, the dancing's always great as well.
It is. Oh, it's just nice to see you back, Charlotte, today. Hey, and yeah, like I said, we've got Thorpe Park coming up tomorrow as well, which we're really looking forward to. Very spooky Halloween event at Poulton's. Like, the decor is probably the best in the UK when it comes to Halloween. So I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, this is looking good. Double tea party. Very atmospheric with the lighting. Like a disco in there. Got some different audio. Here we go then. Creature Campus. If you're watching this show, you're better off near the front, and to be honest, you want to be getting here about 15-20 minutes before it starts, because if you're further back, I'll be honest, you don't really see a lot. So yeah, come down here early and it's well worth it to get a better view for Creature Campus. Yeah, we're going to go and get right down here in the middle, I think. And we'll put in a few highlights for you. Last time seeing this for us this year.
Betrayal from one of our trusted, that's darkened our coven's bliss. Recharge our power from the moon to silence the serpent's hiss. You broke our trust with your false disguise, misjudged the wrath beneath our eyes. It's time to watch this serpent cower and beg for mercy as they face our power. This snake transition. Tonight, this campus belongs to us. Flames and fire, cleansed to sin. Frame this creature with pain and doom with conscience. We are Sorceress Sorority. Hold up, sisters! Brave of you to take one of our own. Before you play dirty, you should know when we aim our venom, we never miss. Let's turn up the chaos and open your eyes to the rising of this raving rebellion. Come on! That may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. It's in the air, I don't care. Come on, come on, come on. I like it, come on, come show us all a magic trick and disappear from our campus. You won't be missed. From the power of the moon, I will protect our land. Come forth, my dear coven, let our dark magic command.
Well, Creature Campers is absolutely amazing. It's by far my favourite show we've ever done here at Thorpe Park. I really like it there by Stealth. It's just a perfect location, and the theme of Creature Campers is epic. I love it.
The music in that show is excellent, and those actors are giving it 110%. The dancing in there is excellent, and I love the brooms. Like, they're just so good with like the pyro coming off. It's brilliant. I really enjoy that show.
It's awesome. Like the music choice, the mix of it is great, and everyone's bopping and having a great time. And it's the location that makes it, because you've got Stealth like launching behind and coming over the top of you as it's going on. The dancers are actually dancing on like some of the footers for Stealth out on the podiums at the side. And yeah, it's well worth getting there 15-20 minutes before the show. Be right at the front, and then you can fully immerse yourself in it. But no, really enjoyed that, and of course got lots more that I'm going to be taking you around to see tonight.
But I am going to have a rest in the hotel.
Yeah, you'll have a bit of a chill, aren't you now?
Yeah, I'm going to go and have a sleep in the hotel.
Save yourself for Paulton's tomorrow.
I'm so excited for Paulton.
Yeah, obviously we only normally visit once or twice a year because of how far away it is for us. It's a good like 3.5 hours away from us up at HQ in Staffordshire. So it's always nice when we get down there. You really want to make the most of it. Have a good full day at Paulton, so not overdo yourself today now.
I'm really looking forward to see all the Halloween theming.
And of course I'm going to continue on tonight, get a Hyperia night ride, and we'll go and head over to the Crows next. Oh, look over at Hyperia. It looks awesome on the skyline in the daytime, but blimey at night, it's on another level, isn't it? All lit up. Of course from here you get the wonderful reflection in the water as well. What an addition. And the atmospheric smoke from Vortex just there on the right hand side. Really excited for a night ride on there. Had quite a lot of night rides on it actually this year. Oh, what an absolute beauty. And yeah, this part lit up at night really is spectacular. You imagine it there now as the train comes off the top of the lift hill and down that first drop. If the lights flickered, all went out, and then it was in complete darkness. I mean, that would have been really cool at Hyperia. Right then, time to go and see the Crows. Anyone for a night ride on Saw? Advertised wait time of 90 minutes at the moment, 90. I wish this was all lit up in red all the time here. Like it fades onto red sometimes. There we go. Yeah, it looks awesome in red, a lot better than yellow. Here we go, down into Morecambe Meadow now to go and see the Crows. Free of charge to come through this scare zone. Just a small queue here, nothing too much. Just batch groups through so it doesn't get too congested and you get some better scares then. Yeah, free to enter, no bookings or anything like that. Where the Crows go, nobody knows. Yeah, you got a few different routes that you can take around here. Oh. I like this way. Oh. Colossus looks so spooky as well. Obviously a lot of people here have paid for their names to be in the attraction. Comment down below if you paid to have your name in there this year. Oh. Spooky Colossus. I do love the crow scare zone, it's fantastic, and there's so many places where the crows can hide out inside as well, and every time you go through it's that little bit different. You've got the different routes, but also the fact that the actors can go in different areas around there. You can hide behind the hay bales and all the corn. It's awesome, that is. I'm a big fan of the crows, and yeah, I feel like this is the best version of it yet this year. Every year they just keep building on it and adding more, but I love the free scare zones like this. I think they're awesome. Obviously we've got burial grounds up at Alton Towers as well, which is great. I'd love to see another walk-through scare zone at Alton Towers like this. This is awesome, really impressive. Well, back down here now then in Fearless Valley, final hour of the day. Hyperia is advertised on 180 minutes at the moment. Wow. People really want that night ride, and of course, more than worth it to get on this beauty of a coaster at night. But yeah, there's no signs out about the queue closing early or anything tonight. I know earlier in the year, and at points, you know, they have brought out a sign and saying that it may close earlier than 9. There's nothing out here at the moment to say that it's going to close earlier. So I'm not going to join the queue quite yet. So I want to make sure that I'm one of the last off the car park. That's another one of my Thorpe Park wishes for 2025. Please, Thorpe, sort out the car park, because yeah, at the end of the night it can be chaos on there. Literally, if you're coming for Fright Nights especially, you know, you want to be leaving either right at the end, like do a last ride, join a big queue and leave like after 10, or you want to be out of there by 8, because that car park gets crazy. So I'd love to see them make some changes to that, ready for next year. Well, it's almost 9 PM here at Thorpe Park. I'm just about to join the queue for Hyperia. Instead of going in the single rider queue, I'm going to go for the main queue. That's mainly because single rider, of course, is all the way back to here. It's actually longer than what I waited earlier on, and that took about 90 minutes in single rider. And obviously the beauty is, if you join the main queue at the end of the night, it literally is 2 trains of the main queue. Because once that queue line closes, there's no more ride access pass coming down, no more fast track. Literally 2 trains of the main queue. So yeah, I'd rather be in a main queue that's moving than a slower single rider queue. My last ride of the year on this masterpiece. I'm going to miss it over winter, I really am. Beautiful. Well, I've been waiting for about 30 minutes so far. And I'll tell you what, the queue's been moving quite fast actually. This goes to show at the end of the night how fast the queues move, especially when the operations are really good as well. I mean, fair play to the team on Hyperia this year. They've been doing a really good job of just getting everybody loaded onto the train as fast as they can, and of course getting the trains dispatched. It's amazing to watch though. I love the evening atmosphere around here. Looking out at the ride, all the lighting and the smoke. Find your fearless. What an awesome year though for Thorpe Park. I'm going to miss this a lot over winter. Had some brilliant visits to this park throughout 2024. Well, 50 minutes later, and I'm almost at the steps just here. Yeah, so at the end of the night, it's while we're just being in the main queue, single rider is still all the way back down there. Here we go. It took 55 minutes, so not bad there at all. A lot less than advertised. Mainly because the team on here are doing an amazing job getting the train sent out. I'll see you after my final ride of the year on Hyperia. Quite emotional. It's a back row ride, row 10. Love it. What a year it has been for Thorpe Park, opening the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster, Hyperia. It's an incredible ride, it really is. And I have loved and appreciated each and every ride that I've managed to have on Hyperia throughout the year. Yes, it's been a roller coaster of emotions at points, of ups and downs, but you know what? All in all, it's been a huge success for Thorpe Park this year, opening this beast of a ride. Good night, Hyperia. I'll see you in 2025. I've been coming to Thorpe Park ever since I was a kid, and 2024 has been my favourite ever year here at this park. Of course, with Hyperia opening, it really was a momentous occasion just to be here and see the first test run, and then of course have our first rides on there. Just what a year it's been. I think that's the thing, you get that emotional connection, especially when you've been watching a coaster being built and walking down that muddy footpath down Monk's Walk over winter and just checking out all the construction, just made it even more special. And I've had so many rides on there throughout the year. All of the team on there have done an absolutely fantastic job. Like I say, the ride's had its ups and downs, but you know what? It's been absolutely awesome just to be here many times throughout the year. Probably had more visits to Thorpe Park this year than I ever have done in my life, and just enjoy loads of rides on Hyperia, both on and off camera as well. And what was also great was the park allowed us to capture our first ever ride on there, which will always be some of my favourite ever footage on the channel. With it being such a big ride, one that I've got such a special connection to have that first ride captured on camera thanks to the park earlier this year really was amazing. But all the staff have just smashed it out of the park this year on there, getting the train sent out as fast as they can do and dealing with everything that they've had to as well. I really do appreciate, and that doesn't just come from me but also from Charlotte as well. And I'm sure you all agree watching this video, you know, that Thorpe Park have really done a great job with Hyperia this year. And like I say, yes, there's been points where it's been closed and there's been issues, but it's a new ride at the end of the day, and it's also the tallest ever coaster built by Mack Rides. And with new rides there's always issues, you know, that's just one of them things. Hopefully going into 2025 the teething issues with it are in the past, and they can move forward with what is an absolutely incredible ride. Like I say though, let's have a front row queue for next year and a tidy up of the area just to make it look nice and sparkling, ready for the new season. Of course, loads of other fantastic rides here. Stealth being one of my favourites, the Swarm, enjoyed my rides on Nemesis Inferno, and even Colossus this year. I can't say the same about Solar Ride, but so yeah, the park's been looking really fresh. In general, operations have been really good this year. I feel like Thorpe's really been at the top of its game this year, and yeah, there's still some improvements with different areas I'd like to see, mainly with the entrance and the car parking. I think the entrance looks quite run down. I'd love to see a whole new security area, a whole new entrance area, just to bring you into the Thorpe Park experience. But we'll see what happens. Maybe that will come as part of whatever they're doing down on the beach, and I look forward to following that. But in general, it's been a really positive year for the park. We've had so many trips down here, on camera and off camera. Even if we've just been in the area or nipping to London or other parks down south, we just nipped in and had a couple of rides on Hyperia, you know, so we've done it so many times, which I really do appreciate. And I hope it's been a big success for the park. I mean, you know, it's had some big queues. On some days it's been quite quiet, but it's one of them in general. I think it's been really well received by the British public, you know, and everyone's really enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing what's coming next for Thorpe Park as we move into next year. But as always, thanks for joining us here on Theme Park Worldwide. If you enjoy all our content, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe. We've got lots coming up over the next few few weeks, including Efteling in the Netherlands for their new dark ride, Dance Macabre, and also Disneyland Paris as we complete our Disney Parks year. But here from Thorpe Park for the final time this year, it leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you all in the next video.